friends, it's Miss Arlene. So today starts a new lunar new year, and many people, especially in a lot of Asian countries, are celebrating this new year. My family celebrates Chinese New Year, and this year is the year of the ox. So long ago in China, the people used 12 animals. They've had 12 animals to represent each year in the Chinese Zodiac, and that helped them keep track of what year it was. Well, how did they pick the animals to be in this Chinese Zodiac? So I have a story here that tells the story of how the animals were picked. It's called Story of the Chinese Zodiac. This was written, actually retold by Monica Chang, and it was illustrated by Arthur Lee, and it was actually translated from Chinese by Rick Charette. So let's find out, how did they pick the animals to be in the Chinese Zodiac? Remember, there are 12 of them. This year is the ox. It says, in ancient China, people had no way of keeping track of the years, so they created the Chinese Zodiac system. They used 12 animals as the 12 signs: the rat, the ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. But how were the 12 chosen? And why is the rat first among the dozen? All the answers lie in this fascinating legend. So it sounds like the rat is the first one. How did that happen? Let's find out. In the old days, cat and rat were very best friends. They played and ate together, passing the days in blissful joy. One day, the heavenly god said to the earth god, "I think we should find a way to keep track of time. Otherwise, it will get very inconvenient. I'm planning to hold a race. The first 12 animals to cross the river will be the signs in the zodiac calendar." So the earth god gathered all the animals and announced the details of the big race. The animals chattered excitedly. That means they were talking a lot about this race. Everyone wanted to join the race. The worried cat said, "But I'm so afraid of water. I'll never reach the finish line." Just then, the ox grumbled, "Why, with my poor eyesight, I can't even begin." The rat heard this and quickly proposed, "Uncle Ox, can we sit upon your back and guide you across the river together?" Ox considered the idea and agreed. So the rat says, "I'll help you go across the river. I'll help guide you." Early before dawn on race day, the rat and cat, upon the ox's back, plunged into the river and were off. When they swam to the middle of the river, the cat glanced behind and laughed at all the others. "They haven't even left the shore. I'm going to win this race for sure." Before the cat had even finished speaking, the rat stole up from behind and gave a sudden mighty shove. Splash! The cat fell face first into the water. Standing atop the ox, little rat roared with laughter. "Sorry, brother cat. Have a nice swim. It was my idea, so first place should be mine." Oh my, so we pushed the cat into the water. Old Ox paddled straight ahead, not seeing the fight. And just as he finally reached shore, the rat jumped off and raced to the finish line. He gleefully sang, "A rat's body may be small, but we're as clever as the mountains are tall. This is why I've beaten them all. Yahoo!" So the first animal to cross the finish line was the rat. If you look closely, you might see some of the other animals in this picture. What kind of animals were in this race? Meanwhile, all the others were struggling across the river towards the shore. Look at all the animals they're trying to race. The ox quickened his pace and settled for second place. So we had the rat and then the ox. Tiger sprung forward. His fur was soaking wet, and behind him was Rabbit. So we have rat, ox, tiger, and then Rabbit. Rabbit was hopping his best. Dragon stuck out his head from the clouds, roaring, "Here I am!" So we have the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon so far. The horse was about to finish the race, with the goat following closely behind him. But suddenly, from under the hooves rushed out the snake. The snake slipped ahead with a satisfied hiss. Then monkey, rooster, and dog tumbled across the finish line right behind the goat. The race was coming to an end. The heavenly God came down to see who had won. He counted them, and here's how they finished. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog. That's 11 animals. There are only 11. We're one short. Remember, they're supposed to have 12 animals. At that very moment, Pig trotted in with a snort. I'm starved. So the 12th animal was the pig. All the winning animals were lined up when the dripping cat rushed in, shouting, "What place am I?" The heavenly God said, "Oh, I'm sorry, but you're too late. All the places have been filled." The cat went mad. He vowed, "You dirty rat, I shall have no mercy for you." Oh, the cat was so mad. Remember, the rat pushed him into the water, and now he didn't finish the race in time. And from that day on, the rat was the cat's sworn enemy. This is why the rat always hides during the day, coming out only at night, because his old enemy, the cat, fills him with fright. So that's why the cat and the rat do not get along. And that is the story of the Chinese Zodiac. That's how they picked the 12 animals to be on the Chinese Zodiac. So this year is the year of the ox. Happy New Year. Happy Chinese New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to all.